This video provides a demonstration of the 6 games in the ActiVise Q&A software. So in previous videos we demonstrated how to create a topic in the Enter Your Content area in the Topic Creator. We created the days of the week and 2 further topics have also been added. So we're ready to go to Activity Options, and there are 6 games, 2 one-player, 2 two-player and 2 teacher-friend activities. You create a topic once and you can then draw this into any of the 6 games, which provide 6 different approaches to learning the same topic and 6 different teaching and assessment approaches for the teacher. So in the Snap game, I select the topic and I then select a rotation time for the cards. I'll leave this on 4 seconds. So I need to look at the question and then find the answer. Sometimes the answer doesn't always appear in Snap, so that the learner can't just click an answer believing that one of them must be right. So if I get the answer right, it goes green round the outside. If I get the answer wrong, it goes red around the outside. And again, I can change the topic. The game remains the same, but the topic is now different. Okay, so this is Snap game, and Snap is one of the games that tracks. This is the Flash game. This is also a one-player game and it also tracks. So I select my topic, I select the second time for which the question is revealed, so I'm going to leave that on 3 seconds, and I'm going to click play. So I'm looking for the 7th day of the week. I can see the question, but now that's disappeared, the answers have appeared. I've got to remember the question and select the answer. If I get it right, it goes green around the outside. If I get it wrong, it will go red around the outside. So you only see the question, you don't see any answers. Once the question goes, you've got to remember the question and find the answer. If you get it wrong, it will go red around the outside. And this game is tracking the learner's progress. Okay, there are 2 two-player games in the software. These allow learners to compete against one another, and the idea is that they're learning through collaboration. So I select my topic, click play. This time Raj is going to go first. Have to select the answer for the 3rd day of the week. Okay, because he got it right, he's gone up the pole 4. So it's now Sam's turn, and he's got to find the 5th day of the week. If Sam gets this right, he will go up the pole but bring Raj down the pole. This is why the game is called Greasy Pole. The winner is the first player to reach the top of the pole. If you get it wrong, then you go down the pole and your opponent stays where they are. So that's the Greasy Pole game. The other 2-player game is called Dice-tastic. Again, we select the topic. The first player rolls the dice, and Raj will score a 6 if he can answer this question. The first day of the week is, gets it right, so he wins the 6 points that he'd rolled on the dice. So the questions and answers rotate. It's now Sam's turn. And he's rolled a 3, so Sam could get 3 points if he can answer this question. Notice the bank of questions are reoccurring, so it means that pupils are learning through repetition and overlearning. And it's the first player to reach 25 points who wins the game. Obviously we can draw in other topics. The game's the same, but the topic has now changed. So with 2 more games left, and these are in the teacher-friend activity. So the teacher-friend activities encourages the learner to articulate their learning. So we select the topic we want, and the learner is asked, what is the 4th day of the week? If they can't remember it, you can click reveal to reveal the answer, and then based on how well the learner answers with or without the question being revealed, you then decide whether you think that should be a red on the traffic light, an amber or a green. So we select our traffic light and it then moves to the next question. So I'm going to answer amber here, the answer's revealed, and it moves to the next question. The lights that the learner or the teacher is selecting are being recorded, and then these can be printed out at the end of the activity. So the activity is complete, all of the questions have been asked, and it now gives us the option to print, and we can print out a record of the light choice for each question, which gives us another form of assessment. The last game is the Answer Buddy game. And again I select the topic. And this time the learner has to try and clear all the questions in the lowest number of attempts. So you select a question and select an answer. If they go green around the outside, it's correct, and an attempt is recorded. And then you notice that once the questions are cleared, they start to disappear. If I get it wrong, it will go red around the outside. An attempt is still recorded because the learner is trying to clear all the questions and answers in the lowest number of attempts. So you notice that the questions are starting to disappear. And then I've completed that in 8 attempts. So that gives you an illustration of the 6 games in ActiVise Q&A software.